In my work at NewMexicoCombatSports.com and in the cage, we film a lot of interviews that sometimes don't make it to the light of day. This can be because of many reasons. Sometimes there's a bigger story that week that we have to get out. Sometimes I miss my deadline. Sometimes the fight falls through. So for whatever reason, this week we've decided to show you a few interviews from the vaults. I interviewed Vaiza Jr. earlier this year, and there kept becoming bigger stories, bigger fighters, more interviews, and we never got a chance to go back and to present the Vaiza Jr. interview. He's a young kid, he's got a lot of heart and a lot of talent, and here's a clip from that. So when did you first get involved in fighting?
I watched, I've been watching the Diego Sanchez and all them, the UFC fighters, and then my dad got me into it. He said, Ray, you want to fight? I'll train you.
So your nickname is the Little Nightmare. Is that kind of taking a page out of Diego's book?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's not bad, what is it? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Yes, sir.
So, Ray, what's in the future for you? You're not even 18 yet. Are you just going to continue grappling and then turn pro when you hit 18? What's the plan?
I've been playing sports right now. I'm a heck of a football player. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll fight when I turn 18. We'll see. Gotta ask my dad and see what we're gonna do.
I got a chance to interview Megan Little, Joshua Bossarde, and Richard Hawks at an amateur show in El Paso earlier this year. Here's footage from that.
Well, I was a little nervous since it was my first fight, but I went in there planning to be the aggressor. I didn't want her to take me to the ground. She did a little bit, but I definitely worked her on the ground, and second round got her up and just worked her as a headhunter.
Okay. When did you get your start in the fighting game?
September or so.
Okay, and you had told me that you had trained for a little while, a little bit of kickboxing?
Yeah, just a little bit of fun stuff, nothing serious.
And that was in Hobbs?
Yes.
And then you moved down to Lubbock and you started training a little bit more seriously?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does the future have for you, Megan?
I'm hoping to get quite a few more amateur fights, maybe one day go pro.
Okay.
See where it takes
What's
me.
the motivation? What's the drive? What inspired you to become a fighter?
I've always been an athlete, and I'm out of high school, so there's not really any team sports I can join, and I really enjoy fighting.
So it's all about the competition, staying competitive.
That and it's fun, yeah.
Okay. This is my guest, Richard Hawkins. How you doing, Richard?
Good.
Tell me a little bit about your fight tonight. You won second round, 20 seconds. Why don't you walk me through it in your words?
Well, I went out there, I was nervous as shit. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna try to do my best and try to stand up with this guy. So I thought initially that I was gonna shoot, but I see he wanted to stand up, so do some punches, do some kicks. I caught him with the high kick, but I was gonna just a slap on the cheek.
You did catch him pretty hard right there in the jaw with that kick. He was trying to do a lot of takedowns, and you had a good takedown defense, a good sprawl. Is that something you work on often?
Yeah, I mean, my coach and my teammate over there just practice sprawling all the time, stand up, ground game. So I knew if I was going to get on the ground, just try to get the dominant position, which I did the second round. I'm not too big on submissions, I don't really like them, so I'd rather just beat someone's face, which I did and tapped out. So.
Mr. Grin, Joshua Bossarde.
West Tucson in the house.
Did I say that name right?
You got it right. Finally, somebody got it right.
Bossarde. Now, you just improved your record to 1-1.
1-1 MMA, 1-0 in kickboxing.
Okay, so you train for both MMA and kickboxing.
I fight MMA, kickboxing, boxing, and play judo.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, you train with Fortitude University and Mitts and Mats out of Tucson, Arizona. Talk to me a little bit about the philosophy down there at Mitts and Mats.
You know, we train hard. We train 6 days a week. We train every aspect of the sport. We have top quality training staff. I really think that we have some of the best coaches in Tucson. We're just very thorough from the ground to standing, and we just work hard.
And it really showed tonight because I think your team went 5-0 down here tonight, and it was an impressive display, a lot of good ground skills and a lot of good striking skills.
Yeah, I agree. Boxing Inc. was also in the house as well. It's a team that we work with as well. Tucson did great today. We all trained hard. We cross-trained with each other, and it paid off. We're very happy.
Here's footage from an interview with Lance Freidenstien as he was preparing to fight Tony Bonatello. The fight fell through, so the interview never got put out.
No, I don't take any of my fights lightly. You know, I take all my opponents like I'm fighting one of the best. You know, I don't doubt any fighter. I don't doubt any person. You know, I train like it's the hardest, and may the best man win. That's how I see it.
Okay. Who are you training with right now?
You know, I have a versatile training camps. You know, I train at San Jose Boxing Gym. You know, to work with my boxing skills, my handwork and stuff like that with Manuel Naya. I go to Fit NHB, and I work with Tom Vaughn and some various other fighters there. You know, who are equal to my size to help me with grappling and to grappling and stuff.
So then you're training around at a lot of camps up here in Albuquerque.
Yes.
Are you doing anything different to train for Mike or for Tony?
I heard that Tony is a striker, so I'm just getting my hands as best as I can, getting everything to where I want it to be, getting in shape to where I want it to be, and let everybody know this is my year. I'm coming through.
Okay.